It is the 18th of October, 2021. I'm Scott Miller. This is the Sheep Guarding Llama vlog, and this morning we had to get up and I had to get up at 5, take the dogs out for their walk, get ready to go, do lots of packing, and get everything ready so that at 6 o'clock when Leo came, he could pick us up and bring us to Managua. We're here at the Hotel Los Robles. But first we had to drive into Managua. We had to go into Leon. We had to run some errands. Had to pick up some stuff, drop off some stuff, then drive to Managua. We had to go to get our COVID test so that we can fly to Miami tomorrow. Now, this was a problem because we got to where I was supposed to go. We prepaid online, definitely the thing to do. The drive, first of all, went fine this morning, went really quick. We did not find any breakfast on the way, but we did have a good drive. We got to Managua. We got to the place where we had prepaid to do. There's only one spot to do the COVID test in Nicaragua. You have to do it all through the government, which is actually kind of nice because it's all centralized and you know exactly what to do in theory. We had prepaid, we had all the instructions, and when we arrived, we went in, they took our papers and they're like, nope, sorry, you're from Leon and out west. Leon and Chinandega has to go somewhere else. We're like, what are you talking about? First of all, we're officially tourists, so we're not from Leon. That doesn't make any sense. And they just gave us some place to go. They're like, yeah, just go to some medical place in front of the Peruvian embassy all the way across the city. We're like, oh no, because you have to do it before 11 o'clock. Now, it was only 9 o'clock, but all the way across the city, there's a lot to go wrong trying to find a place we didn't know anything about. Luckily, Leo knows the city and is like, oh, the Peruvian embassy, we'll go straight there. Ran over in Bologna. So unfortunately we had originally crossed Managua to the east side. Turns out we didn't need to. Went back to the west, to Bologna. It was the best COVID test ever. We were terrified as we got there. Are they going to turn us around, tell us, because our paperwork said to go here, to the other one, the first one. No one even knew this place existed. Paul did this just a couple weeks ago. This place didn't exist. Like, we're panicking. But we got there, and because we had prepaid, we walked straight in. There was like this whole line. They're like, no, you just go right in. We're like, what? Walked straight in, waited maybe 5 minutes, took our test, done. The whole test was maybe 2 minutes. This was so much better than anywhere in the States. Had we just had the right address to go to in the first place, this was fantastic. The price isn't super cheap. It's $150, which is what it is most places, but it was really, really surprisingly good. The whole process was just fantastic. So we were really happy with that. So we were done by maybe 10:30. The whole thing was completely done. We were already back in the taxi with Leo, and we're like, what are we doing? We're going we need some breakfast, right? But we need to drop off our stuff because we have all of our luggage on the car. So we went to Hotel Los Robles, which is where I'm filming right now. And I should point out, this is the new tiki bar. This was not here when Paul and I stayed here in March. They were just starting to build this. And this was just being put in. Now, the pool and all the other stuff was already there, but they've been expanding and really adding a lot here. It's really nice. I really like staying here. So this is my go-to hotel here in Managua. And so we came. They didn't have any double rooms, so we ended up getting 2 rooms, but the same rooms that Paul and I had in March, 12 and 14. Paul's room is still a king. Mine, which used to be a king, is now 2 doubles. So the girls got that. Dominica and I got a room to ourselves. Actually, this kind of worked out, even though it's a lot more expensive that way. It's nice. We actually have our own room. The kids would prefer if they didn't have their own room, but so we're here. The girls actually already went swimming by the time I'm recording this in the early afternoon, and are already done. But they really like it. The whole location. I love the colonial style gardens. I love the pool. I like the bar areas, and there's a French bistro in the front, which I've never actually eaten at. I've had breakfast, but nothing else. And it's we're in the middle of the city, right? So this is the largest city in the region, and this is in the heart of it. It's such a great location. Anyway, so we dropped off our luggage, got that into the rooms, got the rooms all squared away. They let us check in at 11 o'clock in the morning without even reservations, like it was perfect. And then we just jumped in the car and we drove to Molino, which is a place that Dominica knew. Really fantastic food, very high-end cafe location. It doesn't even have a sign. Even when you pull into the parking lot, there's no sign. You have to know to go into a university bookstore, turn and go into like a garden area. And it's this absolutely fantastic restaurant. Liesl got a smoked salmon sandwich. Luciana got waffles and fruit. Dominica got the integral thing, which is like all kinds of really neat vegetables and stuff on on toast. I got a vegetarian quesadilla, which sounds very basic. It was really incredible. Leo got a traditional Nika breakfast. We had a lot of food. It was $45, which is about $40 more than you're used to paying for a meal in Nicaragua, but it was really good. And then we came back to the hotel. As we came back to the hotel, there's a place down the street. I can't remember its name, but it's it calls itself the bread place. It's like the bread house, Casa de Pan, but it's actually a cake place primarily. Never seen it open. The girls were like, that looks great. So we ran in, they were open. We got like a couple different tres leches. I got a strawberry. Liesl got a coffee. Dominica got her torta de maize, which is a corn cake, a sweet corn cake that is one of her favorite things here. And Luciana got a huge chocolate-covered cake sickle thing. So we did that. That was kind of a neat little treat because we'd missed breakfast and done an early lunch, grabbed some dessert, and our plan is to go to Pan y Vino, which is just right over there. It's an easy walk, about 1 block up the hill from the hotel, where they do salmon pasta that I really, really love, and both girls are crazy looking forward to that. So that is our dinner tonight. Once I get wrapped up with work and we're hungry again. I had emergency calls that I had to deal with customer stuff this early afternoon. So we got back and finished our desserts just in time for me to do that. So I started working, got a couple hours of work in. That's when the girls came and hit the pool. So that actually worked out. They had things to do while I was working. I have more work to go do now, and just trying to get caught up before I start really falling behind, because when we do travel like this, it's really easy to get pretty far behind. I also have to say, I'm recording on the OnePlus, which is why everything's so faded. I really don't like its rendering in this mode. It is easy to film, and really easy to upload. Really hard for me to edit these, though, because of the way it does that. I do not have any cameras with me. The GoPro, the new Nikon, all those things are left behind. We can't be taking anything north. But once I get to Texas, not when I'm in New York, I'll still be filming on the OnePlus while in New York. Once we're returning from New York, once we get to Houston, I will have the new Olympus. Hopefully, it will be able to replace this as my blogger while I am in the United States. That is the plan. And yeah, so just a few days back on the OnePlus because we just wanted to carry as little as possible. I have yesterday and the day before that I need to record yet and get uploaded. I'm going to try to get those uploaded today. Of course, I have them scheduled to play in the future, so you will not be seeing these until after we have made it to the United States. But that is where we are. So I'm going to go head back to work and catch up with everyone here when I'm done with that, and hopefully on our way to dinner. After doing my early filming, I ended up with several hours of work that I had to do. So my afternoon actually ended up pretty full, but it paid for a lot of the trip. So that was very nice in reality. And what were we gonna do? I didn't need to go swimming. I didn't need to hang out in the hotel. It was really a good use of my afternoon. I was able to be completely productive and helpful for customers, make some money, and now it is 5 o'clock. It's time to go get ready. Everyone but me has showered already. We're getting ready to go to dinner. And I wanted to make sure I caught up on the videos, because once we actually get on the road, I'm gonna be so busy. And I just know that that's the case. So I don't wanna have to worry about it and try to remember what was going on. So I'm just doing some video recording, walking around Los Robles, which I love, and seeing, this is fun. Just seeing all the gorgeous houses and the style that they do down here, because it's like, there's a bit of Central American, there's a bit of Mexico, there's a bit of 1960s California, it's a little bit of colonial influence. Like, you get all these different mixes, and there's not like huge neighborhoods of matching houses, so you get bits of things here and there, and then you turn around and, you know, bars, and our hotel is right here, and there's restaurants, and you just never know what you're gonna find around a corner. And then before a motorcycle hits me here, la 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 la. And since the last time we were here, the Tiki Lounge is new. That was just added. I don't know when, like in the last couple months. So I haven't had a chance to go sit at it yet, but I did see it. I will go check that out. I do hate how loud it is out here though. But yeah, so that's about it for now. I'm gonna go get ready with the kids and Dominica, and we are going to head to, I think she wants to be on YouTube. And we're gonna head to Vino and get some really good Italian that we've been looking forward to. I keep mentioning it because I'm really looking forward to it. It's one of my favorite meals here, and it's like, it's the best of this style of pasta that I've had outside of Rome. So it's worth a trip into Managua to get it. All right, I'll see you from there.